Jerome Moonraker, you're as much a victim to this corruption as I am. Will you stand up against those hypocrites? Or will you continue to bow down to your masters?
He hasn't been answering his phone. He hasn't been to headquarters in months. He's got an insider editor. Honestly, right now, I just cannot fix this.
I have an idea. We're gonna divide and conquer. You are gonna find out who this editor is and stop Don's messages from getting out there. I'm gonna go out there, find Don myself, and put an end to this with one final battle. I'm even gonna put the championship on the line. Welcome back, everybody, to the UPF. Again, Quadruple E's a bit busy, so I'll be taking over the host duties this month. I'm your UPF World Champion, Marc Cameron. And we have a pretty great lineup for you all as far as battles are concerned. We have Thruxy versus Myvh. Myvh making his first televised UPF battle. His first win was not on camera. And we have Thruxy, who's currently 3-0, looking for his fourth win and trying to keep that undefeated streak alive. We then have Guy versus Jessica in our first Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl battle in the UPF. Guy making his debut in the UPF, and Jessica craving that first win. We'll see how she comes out of that battle. And finally, I'm going to be setting out on a hunt for Don Pokemon. I know where he was last seen in public, and so I'm going to try and search for that man and put a stop to his chaos. Alright, enjoy the episode, everybody. See you all soon.
Welcome everybody to the first battle of the evening. We have Jessica taking on Guy in Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl. Jessica is looking for her first win in the UPF after some string of bad luck, while Guy, the newcomer, is looking to kick off his UPF career in style. Now, you may notice Jessica and Guy are facing off 4 against 6. This was a miscommunication on Guy's part, however, they opted to continue with the battle anyway. So Jessica starting off with Roserade and Gyarados, while Guy starts off with Feraligatr and Mismagius. And a very nice, shiny Feraligatr there for Guy. Now, it looks like that Jessica has the type advantage given the grass type against Feraligatr, and Gyarados loves to run Crunch, which is perfect for Mismagius. However, Mismagius getting off a Psychic on Roserade right there. Big type advantage, and then another type advantage with an Ice Fang on Roserade, but Roserade is somehow still alive, and there's that crunch from Gyarados onto Mismagius, almost taking it out in one hit, and lowers its defense in the meantime. So Mismagius and Roserade are both one shot away from being eliminated, and there's Feraligatr being the first to be knocked out in this battle, and that brings the odds a little more even. 4-5 still in favor of Guy. Now make it 3v5 as Roserade is taken out by Mismagius' Psychic. And one more crunch, bringing it to 3-4, still in favor of Guy. Now, there's no tape to study Guy's his strategies, while there is a bunch of Jessica's, 4 battles worth exactly. So that also gives Guy the upper hand, and 2 more shiny Pokemon on the field. We have Hypno and Arbok. And Jessica's opting to take out Infernape and switch it in for Weavile. And Weavile definitely keeps the immunity against that Hypno. Definitely the reason she wanted to pull Infernape out of the mix. Arbok raising its defenses. And Gyarados still with that type advantage against Hypno with that crunch, and Hypno is eliminated by Weavile. Now Jessica is at a pretty good state right now. 3-3. Jessica could be looking at her very first win in the UPF against a trainer with a very high advantage. Dustox is now in for Guy, and Arbok being confused will definitely set Guy back a little bit. Another stockpile raising its defenses, awaiting that spit up or swallow or whatever Guy wants to plan. Bug Buzz onto Weavile doesn't do too much damage. Avalanche from Weavile, ooh, not doing too much thanks to that all those stockpiles for Arbok. Arbok, no longer confused, used that spit up, and does hefty damage to Gyarados, but not quite enough to solidify a knockout. And a string of misses, followed by another Bug Buzz onto Weavile, almost taking it out. Jessica with another Avalanche onto Arbok. This one does a ton more damage now that those stockpiles are no longer applied. But Arbok gets off a Sludge Bomb that almost takes down Gyarados and poisons it. Aqua Tail coming out from Gyarados. Ooh, hefty damage to Dustox. Bug Buzz onto Weavile. Takes it out. Jessica is not in a very good spot right now. She only has 2 Pokemon left, her Gyarados and her Infernape, and her Gyarados is almost knocked out. She's gonna have to do a lot, and hope for a miracle, honestly, against Guy. Because who knows what his last Pokemon is. Sludge Bomb, ooh, takes it down below half. Aqua Tail finally takes out that Arbok, so now it is even 2-2. And it looks like it's down 1-2. Gyarados is eliminated from that poison. Now Jessica, all she has is Infernape, but Torterra's out. That gives Jessica the advantage. Flamethrower onto Dustox, takes it out, and now we're down 1-on-1. It's Infernape and Torterra. However, Torterra knows ground-type moves, but gets off a crunch. Infernape stays alive. But can Jessica do what she needs to do? Flare Blitz. Oh no, will this be enough to take out Torterra and give Jessica her first win? Yes, it is! Jessica pulls out her first win in the UPF. But that also knocks out Infernape. Jessica just makes it through by the skin of her teeth. Had she not knocked out that Torterra in one hit, Jessica would have knocked herself out. What an unbelievable win for Jessica. And hopefully she can tack on some momentum after this battle and keep it going all the way to the top. Alright, let's move on to the next segment.
Did you all see that? Not only did I get my first win, but I did it with 2 less Pokemon. I'm so ready for more. Mr. Rio, you're ghosting me. I made a call to you as a friend and you're ignoring me? I guess all the nice stuff you said was just a facade. Well, I know you're watching. Answer me and face me again, buddy.
This whole Don versus UPF scenarios going on, and like most of the UPF rosters have chosen their sides, even me. Alright? I haven't heard one person say anything about it. And that's you, Jerome Moonwalker. Where you been hiding? Are you siding with Don? Are you siding with UPF? I need to know, because like all I'm hearing is nothing from you. Just dust in the willows, because you lost your title shot opportunity to the champ himself, Marc Cameron, and you've just been MIA. So yeah. I just want to know what's going on, big man. So hear me out. Tell me. I offer you to a challenge, innit? So I offer you. I want to fight you right now, or I want to fight you whenever. It can be anywhere. I don't mind. It can be in your back garden. It can be in Sweden. It can be in your house. It can be anywhere. Like I said, you know where to find me, big man. So yeah, let me know. And if you want to accept the challenge, whatever. If you don't, then I know for a fact that you've never beaten a great trainer like me. So yeah, as once a broken man once said, you're either perfect or you're not me. See you out there, Jerome Moonwalker.
And here we are, everybody, the main event today. We have Thruxy, who's currently 3-0 in the UPF, taking on Myvh, who off-screen got his first win. So both trainers are undefeated, and we'll see who will be given their first loss. Thruxy has been on a tear lately, taking on some of the best trainers the UPF has to offer. And now, next on the chopping block is Myvh. And we have a 6v6 OU battle in Pokemon Showdown. Thruxy leading off with Gengar against Myvh's Bronzong. Trick Room is up for Bronzong. That is going to prove advantageous. Gengar hangs on with 1 HP, but Bronzong is knocked out after that Steel Beam. And Gengar still on with 1 HP. And an Iron Head comes out from Myvh. So now it's down 5-5. Lucario is in for Thruxy, giving the type advantage, but Rabska is in for Myvh. Vacuum Wave not doing a ton of damage. Garchomp is now in. Revival Blessing, a new move in Pokemon Scarlet Violet, and we'll see that seemed to revive Bronzong, a huge move. While Garchomp gets off a Swords Dance, that revival might not matter so much. However, the Memento from negative lowers that stat, so it's as if the Swords Dance didn't even happen. However, negative is out, and now Rational, the Iron Hands, is in. Cork Drive raising its attack. Garchomp changing into the Steel type thanks to the Terastallization. Ice Punch not doing a ton of damage after the Terastallization. Earthquake almost knocking down Rational, and Close Combat takes out Garchomp. The Rough Skin, though, almost brings Iron Hands down, but now Thruxy down 4-5. Lucario's in, and Spiritom's in. Vacuum Wave doing nothing because of that Ghost type on Spiritomb. Nasty Plot. Who knows what Thruxy has in mind for that Lucario. Trick Room is back up. Myvh seems to be running a very interesting Trick Room team. Always needing that Trick Room up. Another Memento. Lowering Lucario's stats, but eliminating itself in the process. Kingambit's back in. And changing into the Dark type. Raising its Dark type attack boost. And Kowtow Cleave taking out Lucario. Thruxy is in a bad state right now. Only down 3-4. Dragonite taking on the newly revived Bronzong. Dragon Dance. Maybe Thruxy's looking for a sweep here. Power Gem. And a Fire Punch. Not doing a ton of damage. Perhaps Bronzong has Fireproof as its ability. Another Fire Punch takes it out for good. And it can no longer be revived. Now we have Hatterene in. Things are now dead even between the two trainers, but Myvh can get off a Moonblast, but opts for Trick Room instead, and Extreme Speed will be the dealing blow to Hatterene. Alright, Thruxy finally has the advantage. Dragonite against Kingambit. And that Extreme Speed takes out Kingambit. We could be looking at a sweep here from Thruxy. Rational, the last one in, and only 2 HP, and there it is. Thruxy sweeping the rest of Myvh's team, winning 3-0 thanks to that Dragonite. What a great match, and Thruxy continues his winning streak. And we'll see how he can mix it up with the best of the best in the UPF, maybe even eventually taking on the UPF World Champion himself. Oh, what's this? Looks like we have a little bit of a message from the victor.
With every victory, my team is stronger. and stronger. Power. This whole thing is consuming me. You can't stop. Why can't you stop me? It hurts. It hurts.
What happened to the title?